Guess what? You opted in to give Adobe full usage rights to your private photos. You did. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of Misty Morning in Focus. So good, guys. I hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, hanging out, talking tech, talking photo, talking video. Today is a tech photo video day. It is an Adobe day. You know how much I love Adobe, so let me get that out of the way. I started the Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord series way back about a year and a half ago. That blew up. It was the way that I kind of cut my teeth on this channel. I ended up deleting all Adobe software after using it for a decade plus and going with alternatives. Then I took you along with me. If it's something that you want to do, go check out. Maybe I'll put a playlist over here. Go check that out. Once again, Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord. So the premise of this video is back in August 2022, Adobe added a content analysis portion or section in their privacy and personal data collection permissions form, let's say. The issue is that you are automatically opted into it. So what does this mean? This means that you grant Adobe complete, full usage rights to your photos so they can, quote, use these images to train the company's artificial intelligence and machine learning models. That's fun, right, guys? That's a lot of fun. Well, I was reading an article over on Digital Camera World. Before we get into it, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks as of yet, go check them out. Go over to JCristina.com/books. Once again, JCristina.com/books. They're 100% free. Also, if you just want to say thank you, you can do so now. Down below, you can click this little button that says thank you. That would be much appreciated. But even better, just simply become a member of the channel. That would be awesome. Also, a lot of you have been asking me about that VPN that I'm currently using. Right now, I am using PureVPN. It is awesome. The nice folks over there at PureVPN have given me a massive discount link. Use that link down below for about 80% off. You're not going to get any better than that. So basically, at the cost of a latte, you will now secure your family as well as business data. That link can be found down in the pinned comment as well as the description. And they said this. They said Adobe Creative Cloud could be using photos and documents you store in the cloud to train the company's artificial intelligence AI tools. And you wouldn't even know about it. In the privacy and data settings, there is a feature called content analysis, which by default is set to on, meaning Adobe can use your content to help, quote, develop and improve products and services. This is what they state. So this is something that's been happening for quite some time, and finally people are becoming aware of it. And this is why I'm doing this PSA, so that you can go into your settings and shut this damn thing off. I don't think that you really want Adobe using your photos, granting them full permission to them. I think it's ridiculous. So according to Adobe, they state this: you can opt out at any time by toggling off the setting, but every Adobe Creative Cloud subscriber is automatically opted in when they sign up. Well, why in the hell is that? So to shut this off, if you log into your Adobe Cloud account and then go to Account Security and then to Privacy and Personal Data, you'll see something that says Content Analysis. And it's currently what? Toggled on. Well, this is what it states, all right? We're going to toggle this off, but this is what it states. Content analysis. Adobe may analyze your content using techniques such as machine learning, AI, pattern recognition to develop and improve our products and services. If you prefer that Adobe not analyze your files to develop and improve our product and services, you can opt out of content analysis at any time. This setting does not apply in certain limited circumstances. I'll get into that in just a second. And the toggle here says, allow my content to be analyzed by Adobe for product improvement and development purposes. Toggle that damn thing off. That is to start with. Now, Adobe does state this, and this is kind of concerning also. It says, turning content analysis off doesn't apply when users choose to participate in programs where users proactively submit content to develop and improve its product and services, such as beta and pre-release programs, or any images listed for sale on Adobe stock. Now, I don't have any problem with them having the rights to show my photos if I'm going to sell on their Adobe stock platform. That's okay. But now you need to also be aware of if you're beta testing any of their software, or if you're using any pre-release software, they get full rights over it. It doesn't make a difference. Any photo that you edit, they have full rights over. Even if you toggle that to off, what they're stating here is they still have rights over your photos, period. So that's interesting. That means to me, if you're beta testing any of their products or using any pre-release software that they offer, definitely don't use it for doing anything that is mission critical or that you don't want those photos to get out there, because they will. Adobe also states this, quote, Creative Cloud and Document Cloud content include, but aren't limited to, image, audio, video, text, or document files and associated data. Adobe performs content analysis only on content processed or stored on Adobe servers. We do not analyze content processed or stored locally on your device. So basically, anything that you process in the cloud or anything that you upload to the cloud, they have full usage rights too. So here's an example that I came up with to kind of clarify this a little bit for myself and hopefully to you. So if you didn't opt out, which you wouldn't know to do, right? Because they automatically opted you in, and you edited photos in Lightroom, for example, and took advantage of their Adobe's photo sync service, for example. Well, you have granted Adobe permission and usage rights to all, not some, all of those photos, regardless of the nature of them. Now, what do I mean by that? If these photos were of a wedding or maybe a birthday party, it's not that bad. Maybe it's a fashion shoot that you did. Well, now we're getting a little bit commercial. That could be a problem. But how about if you were photographing celebrities like I used to do, and I had to sign an NDA or a non-disclosure not to put those photos out there anywhere, and I sign on the dotted line or I can be sued. This is a problem. Or how about if you were photographing something that was highly classified? Maybe it's intellectual property for a company, and that intellectual property is for a future patent that is happening. Now, even worse, when I dug in a little bit deeper, I found this, quote, under certain circumstances, users' content could be manually reviewed by humans for product improvement and development purposes. This includes humans that work at Adobe, but also Adobe contractors. They all have access to your sensitive media. That is a problem. So now, not only does the AI have access to your data, but now the Adobe employees, as well as those contractors, do. And to me, this is a massive breach of security, a massive overall breach of privacy. Do you not agree? So while opting out is easy enough, and I just showed you how to do it, it should absolutely not be something that you have to do. You should not have to opt out. You should have to opt in if you feel comfortable doing so. But Adobe knows if it opts you out automatically and you have to opt in, you will never opt in and they will get no one, right? I personally believe this is a massive, a monumental breach of security, a breach of privacy. And anyone using Adobe products should think twice before doing so, number one. And be extremely cautious, number two, of uploading your photos into the cloud or using the cloud to edit or manipulate or do anything with those photos. Because most likely these companies that allow you to manipulate your photos online Probably in their terms of service, their TOS, you have granted them the rights to those photographs. So my question is how many of your photos are already being used by Adobe? Maybe other AI software that's online like DALL-E or Midjourney or Lensa or one of those image building AI software platform that through text prompting, you could create a photo, create a picture, create whatever. Automatically opting people in is sneaky. It's inherently wrong. It's evil on the part of Adobe. I would honestly not be surprised to see a class action lawsuit levied against Adobe to send a clear and strong signal to the rest of the industry that this is absolutely inappropriate. It's absolutely wrong. It needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed immediately. And if you do it, there's going to be consequences thereof. Who knows how many other companies out there have already opted us into giving away our usage rights just for using their software online. I'm sure there's a lot of them. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this useful. If you have, please consider throwing this video a thumbs up. That would be very helpful. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, please do so, and then click this little button over here so when I go live and when a new video comes out, you'll be notified of it immediately. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.